Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas to you, Michael and Joan. Here's a little workout present, and just to sort of keep you fit and healthy while you're away. Hopefully you can use it anywhere you've got internet to use sort of once a day or twice a week, just to keep you limber. We'll do some workouts with the bands, some stretching routines, and hopefully some nice breathing routines as well for you there, Michael. So anyway, we're going to start with those bands. Hopefully you took the bands with you. If not, there are lots of other routines that we're going to be going through. But I'm sure you guys have got some bands. So we're going to stand inside the bands to start with, just like we do in class. Keeping you nice and limber, so just warming up. Going to bend at the elbows. Wonderful. So we're just trying to get sort of 10 to 15, just warming up the biceps. Then we'll go skiing, so we'll get the triceps as well. Good. Keep the elbows nice and straight. So as far forward as you can and as far back as you can. That's it. Duck the tailbone under, engaging those glutes. Wonderful. From there we're going to go to crossover, so out nice and wide and crossing in. Good. Trying to keep those shoulders nice and wide, and remember breathing down into those lower lobes. Wonderful. We've got 10 to 15 of those as well, just rounding the shoulders up and back. Last time. Perfect. We're just going to take hold of the band, standing outside of the band, bring the band behind you. Thumbs out from the band. Good, just below t-shirt line. We're going to take a breath in, opening out nice and wide, making that band disappear in between those shoulders. Drawing that back down. So breath in. Good, wonderful. Making sure that stays nicely in line, close to that back. Gently bring that down. So 5 to 8 of those is fine. We'll bring that band out in front of you. Let's say if you haven't got the bands, we can kind of stick with weights as well. So if you've got sort of 2 big baked bean cans, you can use those as well. So you're still using the muscles in the same way. So taking hold of the band or the baked bean cans, opening up nice and wide and drawing that back in. So you're looking for 5 to 8 of those. Good, staying up nice and tall. Good, so we're just going to be stacking and restacking the spine using that band as well. If you don't have a band, that's fine, you can use those weights. So we're going to stand up nice and tall and as tight as you can, drawing those shoulders back. We're going to take a breath in. On the breath out, slowly rolling down with that head, rolling down nice and straight to the centre of those feet, all the way down. Ripple, 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 ripple. Take a breath in at the bottom and gently restack that spine, nice and tall, just to wake you up in the morning or to limber you up before you go to bed. Up to you what time you do these workouts. So you're wanting 2 to 3 of those roll downs to the centre. Then we're going to get a nice lateral roll down. So same again, going to have weights or bands. We're going to gently go over to the right side, allowing that band to take you down. Gently restacking, same the other side. Keeping both feet flat, firmly down to the floor. Don't allow that knee to come up. Keep that down. Restack. So 2 to 3 each side, Gently going over. Restacking. Last one. Nice and tall, wonderful. We'll just work into a little bit of balance. Hopefully you've got the bands. As I say, if you don't have the bands, you can use the weights, or even without weights, you'll just have the arms out in front of you. So, get the right foot in the band, bring that knee up, send the leg out nice and long. We're just working with one leg, so circling. Keep your eye on a spot that's not moving. Elbows into the side, reach the ears up to the ceiling, or in my case, Santa's hat. And reverse the leg the other way. Breath in for half the circle, breath out for the other half of the circle. Placing that one down. We'll just work on the other leg now. Good, so up nice and tall. That leg nice and long. And circling the leg. Ooh. Keep that nice balance. Keep an eye on a spot. Nice and still on the ball. And we're going to reverse the leg the other way. Nice perfect circles. Nice circumduction within those joints. Remember, if you need something to hold on to, lightly you can hold on to Joan. Or you can hold on to a wall or something which is close by like a chair. Just very lightly with those fingers. Placing that foot back down. Well done. I'm going to place that band to the side now. So I'm just going to warm up those hips. Knees and feet a distance apart, hands on those hips, and we're going to circle those hips. And reversing the other way. Wonderful. And what we can do is, if we've got that band, of course use that band. If you've got the weights, exactly the same, use those weights. We're going to double that band over and we go for gentle squats. So just keeping the tension, don't need to open that, just keep the tension and gently squat down, pretend you're sitting on a chair behind you. So the knees stay on top of the feet. So we're getting as close to 10 as we can. Making sure the knees stay hip distance apart. And last time. Perfect. Just stretching out that back. Wonderful. So, Michael, what we're looking for is a bar. Trying to find a bar, just going off camera to get some bars. So if you find a bar, something roughly this height, so if there's a bar in the hotel room or at the house that you're staying at, hold on to that bar, so exactly the same as the Cadillac, gently leaning forward into that bar, so flattening that spine, sticking the tailbone out so you can feel that stretching, and then just breathing into those lower lows. So it's a partner stretch, so you're staying there. Nice breath pattern. And Joan, if you can place your hands on Michael's lower back, just to promote Michael breathing in towards your hands, to show the direction of the breath where it should be, the lower parts of the lungs. Gently rolling up. So we probably want about 10 big breath patterns into that nice stretch, and then we're both going to stretch out those legs, so Joan and Michael. So hands on those hips, make sure they're your hips, otherwise you'll be doing the conga. So hands on the hips, gently hinge that forward, same again like that stretch, so nice flat back until you can feel it nicely stretching those calves. So this is your cat stretch. Holding that stretch for a second, and then duck the tailbone under and roll up one vertebrae at a time, ears up towards the ceiling. So you're hinging forward, nice flat back. So all that way forward, hinge, hinge, hinge from this point. Good, wonderful. So you feel the stretch. You can hang the stretch for a little bit more. Breathe into that. You can deepen that stretch. And then duck the tailbone under and restart the spine. Ears up to the ceiling. Well done. So maybe have about 3 or 5 of those, just really stretching out those hamstrings. And then just to really stretch out your back, I'll probably lose my hat with this one. We're going to have the arms up nice and tall. Then we're going to sweep the arms down just to wake up that spine. 5 to 8 of those arm sweeps down towards the floor. Good. And last time. Wonderful. So that concludes your little workout. Nothing too strenuous, but it will keep you limber and ready for sort of the days ahead, or when you go on your safaris or whatever you're doing out there. Anyway, have a great Christmas. Thanks for being, A1 clients. Well, more than clients, you're, friends. You've been really nice. It's great having the laughs with you and all sorts. Yeah, it's really nice having a business and having these lovely people around me. So yeah, thank you very much for making my year a good year, and I really do enjoy working with you, seeing all the great exercises that we do together. So from me, thank you very much for being part of who Pilates for you is. Enjoy your Christmas, I hope you enjoy everything with your friends and family. There's lots of love and joy and happiness, as there will be with me out in Australia. So we'll both be out in the sun, and I'll be thinking of you. Hope you have a lovely time and have a great new year. Over and out. See you in 2015.